that I've begun.
Welcome back. House of Dragon is here and we need a gift for the queen. So, let's prepare a design for her. This project. It's a profile photo that is simply done. It's very beautiful and it's eye-catching. So, our project will be done in 3 steps. Step number 1. Let's create the background. I really hope that you watched my previous videos. In my last techniques, we've created different types of background. For creating a background, you need to come here and click on one of these options. We've created a background with pattern and we did it with gradient too. So now is solid colors time. Our color will be 30 in hue, 100% in saturation and 100% in brightness. If you want the code, it's right here. When the solid color is created, drag it to the bottom layer. Now, we have a new layer and for making it more interesting, we need to apply some effect on our project. Come here and enable the brush. If you don't have this brush, you don't need to be worried. All you need to do is to reading the description of this video. Now let me brush something like this and let us create a new layer. And let's change the brush. And another one right here is okay. But we need to relocate this layer. Press Ctrl T together, right click on it and click on flip vertical. And somewhere around here is okay. And for this layer, we can change the position to this area is okay. Our project will be placed in the middle of our scene. So the step number 1 is finished. Step number 2. Let's import Queen's image into the project. I will use this image and we will need to remove the background, but we need the background as well. So let's create a duplicate from our image and when the layer is selected, go to select and press on subject. I told you many different ways of removing the background. If you don't know how to remove a background, all you need is to click on the link at the right corner. Now the subject is selected and the layer is enabled. Come here and click on this icon and just like that you remove the background. So let's import it to the project. Let us continue. Now we have the image and the subject together. So what do we need? We need a shape. Come here and in this option, all you need to do is to enable any different shape that you like. I will use the triangle. Now we need to create a shape. If you want to create your shape precisely, all you need to do is to hold Shift key on your keyboard and create a precise shape. The fill type is white color and we don't need a stroke for now. The edges of our shape. Come here and change it to something like 20 pixels is okay. Now we have the shape. Create a new layer, make them selected, right click on one of them and merge them for having shape in new layer. Let's adjust our shape and our subject together. And image are adjusted together. So let's move on. Now drag your shape layer to the bottom and press and hold Ctrl key on your keyboard and click on the thumbnail of your shape. Now go to image layer and click on this icon for creating a layer mask. Now we need to apply this layer mask for this layer too. But this layer already has a layer mask. All we need to do is to hold Ctrl key and click on the thumbnail of our shape. Now come here in select and click on inverse. Let's go to our subject layer mask and let's enable the brush. And we need to change the brush to the original one And now let's get rid of these unwanted pixels. Now it's ready and step number 2 is finished. Step number 3, let's add some effect to our design. Before going for applying our effect, we need a duplicated layer from the shape. At first, make it selected, click and drag it to this icon for creating a duplicated layer. Now we have our layer and let's go for effect. At first, double click on it and in blending option, decrease the fill opacity to 0% and enable the stroke. Size 10 pixel, position outside, blend mode normal, opacity 100%. Press on OK. Now, right click on it and convert it into a smart object and create a duplicate. You can drag it to this icon and create a duplicate, or you can press Ctrl J when your layer is selected and create a duplicate. Now we have to rotate the duplicated layer. Press Ctrl T together and duplicate it. If you want a certain degree, you need to come here and put your number. And now the shape has been rotated in a certain degree. We need another rotated layer, but in the other direction. Press Ctrl J together and now press Ctrl T, right click on it and click on flip horizontal, and now it's ready. Press on OK and create a group of these 3 layers. All you need to do is to press Ctrl G together and rename your folder to effect, and now we need to drag it to image and let's move on for more effect. The original layer won't have any effect, so drag it to the top and let's go for effect. We are going to apply our effect on these 2 duplicated layers. So let's merge them together for reducing the time of our design. Make them selected, right click on one of them and click on merge layers. Now double click for going into effects. The first effect is color overlay. Blend is normal and the color is the same with our project. 4D in hue, 100% saturation and 100% brightness. If you want the code, it's right here. Opacity 100%. Let's go for the second effect, inner glow. Let me zoom in to see the effect. When you come here, you can see the effect of inner glow. The inner glow settings are blend mode, screen, opacity 78 pixel, and the color is the same with our project color, the color that we've used in color overlay. Following options are like this. Now, let's go for the last effect, outer glow. Blend mode linear dodge, opacity 84%, and the color is the same with color overlay or inner glow, our project color. The size is 172 pixel and the following options are like this. If you want to see the effect of outer glow, you need to see in this area. And now the effects are done, but we need to do another step for completing our design. Now the effects are done, but the affection is not very visible, so create a duplicated layer from our duplicated layers. Disable the outer glow. Right click on it and convert it into a smart object. Now go to filter and in blur menu click on Gaussian blur. 50 pixels are okay, and now press on OK. As you can see, the affection has been enhanced, but if we change the blend mode to linear dodge, the effect would be enhanced much more. And now the effects are complete. but our model is not affected by our design. So, all we need to do is to set our foreground color into our project color. And now let's go for image and the layer of subject. Create another layer above it and enable the brush. The size of brush should be something like 200 pixels and the hardness should be reduced. And now we can increase the size a little more and click on different areas. Now we need to create a layer mask for this layer in order for this color to be affected only on subject. We can do the trick that I've just told you for layer mask as well. All you need to do is to click and hold the Alt key, click on layer mask and drag it to another layer. And now in your other layer, change the blend mode to overlay and reduce the opacity. And if you want to see the affection from this layer, you need to watch here. Now the tutorial is finished. Well done, my friend. You've just learned many more techniques in Photoshop. If you want this process to be repeated every day, all you need to do is to subscribe on the channel and don't forget to share this video with your friends. See you in the next tutorial.